All right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve it. He feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he is the best featherweight the UFC has. And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger, and I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. All right, so here is Dustin Poirier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC interim lightweight title. They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say that Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC footprint over the last few years. Dustin Poirier back on the proving ground here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Giga Chikadze. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, early round action here featuring Giga Chikadze, the Georgian, one of the more technical, decorated strikers in this or any division. 4 straight bonuses at one point during his UFC career. Not all that long ago, he was a 3-1 favorite against the...
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent.
Effective strike there by Giga Chikadze. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Inside the closed guard, Poirier's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, he's advancing.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Chikadze's back inside control here. Well, he's got his back now.
Chikadze's back in full mount. Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to strip, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Lands with the ground and pound.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn, 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's going to be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yes.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him, but he needs to stay patient, go find another big shot. But one perfect shot shuts the lights off. It's only going to take one of those to finish the fight.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men, stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Chikadze's shot is blocked.
Beautiful punch lands.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Back and forth we go.
Awesome level change. Great timing. He passes the half.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Nicely done. Chikadze's back to the side control now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Chikadze.
Knee on belly.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Chikadze's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
He's got that single collar tie.
Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line and watching the counters with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Poirier. Trying to establish that jab once again. Poirier gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense. Straight right is there.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful. He passed the half guard.
Round 3 next. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Overhand left, swing and a miss. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swelling from the strikes?
Swelling from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Straight right hand now, just misses. Single. Poirier gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, just a strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held.
His opponent's chin held on the receiving end of those types of strikes. He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Poirier's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot allow his opponent to get to his back.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job, block.
Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
Under a minute now to go. We'll see.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he's got his back. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound. Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Poirier's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round of fighting. This is going to really test your will. And you
Gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy had to hurt very badly at the end.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. a huge knee to the body. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Chikadze.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Poirier gets back up here. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Back and forth we go. Back to the single. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a...
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
There's the count! Right before the gun!
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight! Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, we go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke. And still, the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Dustin Poirier.
All right, so Dustin Poirier talked a lot about jiu-jitsu maintenance leading up to this fight, and it pays off in a big way as he wins it by submission.
I mean, Dustin Poirier has the ability